It's time for a little week 6 action. We got the CROCs, Mr. Scaly coming back, going up against Puff Puff. Haven't seen all the games, but the CROCs recently lost their undefeated status in a brutal way, and Puff Puff Pass having a pretty solid season here. I sip my tea as we begin because I'm an old English gent ready for a game of American football. CROC fires down to Dog. Dog takes it, out to the 10, out to the 20, sneaks by with a bit of room, cannot quite get to the 30. Looks like several good passes there for Puff Puff Pass. And they're going to unload with that. Well played on the defense. Oh, and it's a fire! Although the blocker wanted to take out the QB, could have sprung the runner forward. But a huge gain, and now he's got his number one target wide open. Takes a little too long to throw, though, and pushed it. Oh, you got to release that when you see him. Young QBs out there, as soon as they get that step, let them get underneath it. They want to go right back to it. They're going to have the dump off. They find Vector for a quick first. Ooh, I thought he was going to sneak by. Tackled at the 20. Good God, I know you're hoping you hear that all the time. Oh, that could have been a running pick, but it is not. So the CROCs, of course, heavy pass, which works great about 80% of the time before it's a catastrophe. And that is a throw to nobody. 3rd and 10. Of course, I've lost 4 fucking games in 5 attempts, so what the hell do I know as Gatorade? Water sucks, water sucks. Gatorade comes in with a big touchdown from Crocodile Dundee. That's not a knife. And they fire it through 7-0. Another decent kick to the dog. Snoop, doggy. And he is wrapped up and tackled at the 5. How about a little more running and a little less smoking? Willie Nelson's in big trouble. Oh, King K roll gets in there. The killer roll, the death roll. Fires it through. They'll take the ball at the 15. That is painful. Oh, man, he coughs it up. And, oh, talk about, I feel like the luck is going to go the CROCs' way this game. Just a hunch. Oop, called play, fires it, knocked down. They'll take it. Now he's going motion. The quick little handoff. The pass back to the flea flicker, the one cheap play, and it's an INT! And this time the blocker frees up the right guy, but he cannot escape. However, they start at the 30, right into the pass. No back. Looks like it's pretty well covered all around. There's tons of pressure. They find Willem, and that's an INT back. Just when they had a chance for something, they just give it right back to him at the 20. And they come out swinging, but so does Puff Puff with the Ice Cube sack. Dundee will have a dump off, but he threw it too quick. You got to let that man take him deeper. That's the whole design of that play. Timing. Couldn't get it down. Oh, how do you leave wide receiver 1 open with a huge jumping catch for Gatorade on a 3rd and 15? That's pretty much unfair. They do grab him down at the 15, unable to strip the ball. So they are now inside the red zone in scoring position. Call play, though. Oh, if only they had let him toss the ball back, it would have been a fumble. They are loving this flea flicker throw. What the hell happened there? The guy was wide open. He turned before he caught the ball. Don't do it, kids. Oh, and another fumble on the flea flicker. So much for the guaranteed points. Now it's a dive and miss. I think he has 1 man to beat. Maybe 2. Maybe. Oh, it doesn't matter. Joe Rogan with a low kick. Seth Rogan call it. I don't even know how he was able to cross the field, but there he went. A fumble, scoop and score. Nobody was predicting that when they had a first and 10 inside the red zone. What a hell of an end to the first quarter. Monster takes it out. Nothing impressive there. The fake roll. Reasonable time. Finds the dump off to Vector. Gets a couple divers. Ooh, a nice chop tackle. But still a big pickup. Spread formation for Dundee. He looks left and right. He's going to have a quick dump off. He's going to fire it and leads him out of bounds. He was trying to get him to turn upfield. Mistimed the throw. They like what they saw, but they go right back. This time they've got two deep men to select from. Does he get the angle right? He does. A perfect breadbasket to my all-time hero, Steve Irwin. God, I'm choking up just thinking about the unjustness of the entire scenario. Why, God, why would you take Steve Irwin from us? Dude could be president of the USA had he stayed alive. And he's not even a citizen. All right, man, Dog looked like he was going to get the second time destroyed at the 5. They told him no more weed if that happens, so he fights hard all the way out to the 30. Uh-oh. Dangerous throw there. Willie walking around in a cloud of smoke, struggling a bit. Should have a dump off. Fires the dump off, but good swarm tackling, 3rd and 4. Defense of the Crocs paid pretty well. And that's going to be a first. Move the chains there. Now it's the offset formation. First time we've seen this. They plow forward. Can't toss a guy. Picks up 4. Here's the gun. He wants to run. He avoids somebody, but double cover. Dangerous throw. Big 3rd and 6. They go right back to the gun. This time they pitch it off. He's got one man to beat, and he's able to do it with speed. Picks up about 10 there. Impressive. He takes off. Oh, almost again. A little too much weed and a little too old for Willie Nelson. Not quite Aaron Rodgers-esque, but he's in trouble. And, oh, he's flattened, but gets the ball off. What concentration there by Willie Nelson. Tunnel vision, or who knows what was going on, but he's able to avoid the sack. Not that time, though. Should have dumped it off. Had 2 choices and a man racing in. Tick-tock. Here they go motion. Pretty decently covered. May have the quick peel off. Oh, he waited adequate time. That was brilliant. That's the old veteran Nelson there, knowing the timing. Had to get those defenders away, and his line was good enough to do it. Oh, and then to make a veteran play back to a rookie, an INT in the end zone, the one thing you can't do. Uh-oh, they've left. He had his WR2 streaking down the field. I don't think the guy was going to get there. Flea flicker, they fire it, but he was engaged with a blocker. No luck. 3rd and 10. Will Puff see the ball again? This is their favorite play, but it's well covered. Everybody covered. They fire to my hero, and he cannot catch. It's hard to run with a baby in your arms as he was heading to feed an alligator. Anybody remember the, just got that off, the controversy when Steve Irwin fed an alligator holding the baby? Back when the world had simpler things to worry about. All right, he's in field goal range. They try not to go for it. Questionable here. What's he going to do? Uh-oh, they've left a man wide open. This could be catastrophic for the fucking Crocubots. And, oh, there was somebody up there baiting him. Okay, I couldn't speak. I was so excited. Or the dementia's kicked in early. Let's take a moment to just to thank Bobby, a.k.a. The Process, for putting this whole fucking thing on. The amount of work that goes into designing these fucking teams, recording them, overlaying the audio every week, just so a bunch of ungrateful pussies can bitch about how their team didn't perform how it should. I think the man deserves some sort of, like, Tecmo Nobel Prize. Fires it to Gatorade. There he goes. And a big pickup there of 30 yards. The high school football season's getting ready to get started, although my son has mono and will miss the first game, tragically. All right, motion again. They fake it. Oh, he's wide open across the middle. Gets it to him, that fast passing speed, working to the 20, to the 15. Look at the speed, down at the 10. First and goal, they say. Don't even bring out the second marker. Dangerous place to run a flea flicker. He's going to toss it in the middle. Could have been picked. They need some more points here to take a little exhale. Oh, they try a rare run play, and it does nothing. It's almost like these runs are designed to not do anything, so then you pass. Uh-oh. Called play! Oh, he was in motion to pitch it, and they tackled him too early. Where's the discipline? They did move it to the bottom hash. Yes, I will say it every time, and yes, he will shank it as a result. That's too bad. So it's still just a 9-point game. And he throws it out of bounds. Shotgun for Willie. Looks left and right. Got his deep man wide open. And he throws it out of bounds. Oh, he almost stayed in bounds and tipped it to his friends. There was an X, but no catch. They go back to the shotgun. And knocked away, really, the offensive guy turned defensive player. You've heard that story before. So it is punt time. And zero pressure, maybe from the bottom cornerback. You don't see that too often. He obviously snorted some crocodile cocaine. Oh, look at this. Getting away from the first wave. Almost. Broke it. Oh, but speaking of broke it, his femur is now in 4 parts. The swamp monster, that's going to hurt. And those Crocs, they take a long time to heal. And so bringing in RB4, he can't be paid too well. Well, I guess he could be, but I don't think he is. All right, here comes Scaly up the middle for 2. Probably not going to be the league's leading rusher. And they've got WR2 open. I think he timed it. Irwin, can we get a jump? Yes. Our hero jumps up, catches it with a baby in his hand, and spikes. Oh, he spiked the baby. That's too bad. Terry will not be happy with that. All right, they kick it through, but blocked. Does it matter? Let's check our math whizzes, and it does not. At least as of yet. Oh, look at that one guy blocking 2 people. That's how you get a pay raise, folks. Speaking of pay raise, thank the good lords for Scary Terry signing the deal and coming to the Skins and keeping us in contention for a decent season. We love you, Terry. All right, nice gain there. They got to start putting some points on the board here. Oh, that's not the recipe. Death Roll brings him down. That is a cool name. Uh-oh, they've left lots of guys open, and he throws it to the one guy that they could jump up and knock it down. The decision-making by Willie when it's crunch time has not been good. Tons of time. This time he does fire. It does get a first. Gets a bunch of divers, and they tackle him down. Time a bit of a factor here. Not unbelievable. But certainly you're keeping an eye on it. Uh-oh, they left everybody open. Is he going to push it? Now it's a Oh, he did push it. I thought it was a good throw at first. I thought wrong. So it's going to be 3-down territory if they do not score here. And, oh, he meets somebody, and then gets blasted. All right, 3rd and 6. They can get a first. Called play, big trouble. Oh, Gabby Gator brings him down. 4th and 14, pretty much the game. They go for the field goal. All right, I'm not super opposed to that. You got to have 3 scores. And it's a pretty easy one, so they knock it through. Now do they go onside is the question. One would assume yes, and one would assume right. Doesn't take a friendly bounce, but the Gators are unable to fall on it. And puff, puff, pass. Will this bring life, breathe life into them that they so desperately need? He tried to wait. This time he tried to get it. Oh, what a play. That defender was really guarding 3 people if you look back. Pretty fucking impressive. Now they swing, and he's got 1 man across the middle, and he's going to find Dog. Dog has been quiet as a receiver, especially given his potential to be featured on this play right here. Could they go for it? Can Dog walk it in? Oh, Dog, a weak dive. Can't stretch those long, thin, bony fingers out, almost like the hands of a lich. And this time, Dog says, fuck you, bro. I know how to jump at least. And so he gets up there, Snoop Dogg, with a catch, with a touchdown. And all of a sudden, just like that, it's a 1-score game. Anything can happen in this digital land of football. And they go onside again. Not really smart. CROC gets the ball there. So short field. They try to get him with that heavy hitter, but they're all over it. Ice Cube with another sack. Motion. Line holds pretty nicely. Oh, they've got a man. He throws it a little quick. Nope, actually really well. Gatorade with a quick step. Can't use that blocker. Oh, but he's just going to stride in. The speed is unstoppable. And that'll bring it back to a 2-score game. So the Crocs make them pay for the onside. A 1 strike. Well, it was a sack, but then a 1 strike, 1 score. Boom, boom. We don't need a first down. We need a touchdown. Biatch. Kick it deep. Those double safeties running out, holding hands. Dog gets off his line quick. He gets wrapped up. Fumbles! And fumbles to somebody fucking fast. Tricky Ricky. Look at this fucker go. He looks like fucking Brandon Noble or something. Wow, all the way to the 16. That's exactly what Puff Puff needed. And they're going to try. Oh, great defense to jump up and knock down. Got to respect that. And he plunges forward, basically back to the line of scrimmage. So big 3rd and 9 here. Can't assume they would go for a field goal, although 2 would do well. Wilson dumps it off to Williams, who's very fast. What an effort there, Williams. He was the guy, the hero, who took it all the way down to the 15, and he just earned them a first down. That's pretty significant. Shotgun formation. They know he's got the hot hand. They give it to him. He looks like he's feeling great, and he is. He is now spiking the ball. Doing the X-Pac. Here it is. Suck it, biatches. And again, no pressure. Should be able to do okay. Doinks it in. So it's that 5-point game. So I mean, the extra point, had they had it, would be 30. Oh! And they dove on it and got it. Wowzers. Back to Williams. Now they're actually thinking about chewing up a little bit of clock. Ooh, I thought maybe he was going to emerge from that pile. Pile of blunts. Back to shotgun formation. Did they give it to him again? No, they're thinking maybe pass. You could actually tell it wasn't him standing next to the QB. Some slow-ass white dude. All right, here comes some motion. What are we going to see here? He's going to keep it himself. He's going to have a dump-off. He fires it to Ricky, who fights super hard to make it a manageable 4th. What are you going to do? They're just going to plunge it up the middle. You got to kind of respect this play. And what does he get it? Yes, Jesus. They keep the chains moving so close. 58 seconds left. How could two Asian guys who've never seen a game of football come up with this fucking game with all the little things in it? That is brilliant. To their credit, I think they did watch the game, but still, it's crazy talk. All right. What do we got here? He's got WR1. If he waits a little bit longer, there he is. He fires to him. Okay, picks up 8. There's no time left. 12, 11 seconds. They've got to score on this play, and they run the fucking Willie Nelson. Oh, and he falls down, and nothing happens. That's two. But look at that. No positive yards for CROC, but 348 on the ground. Gatorade, 220. Averaging 45 yards a catch and a couple of TDs. Wowzers. So CROC comes back. Knocks off Puff, Puff,